I used to constantly breaking promises to myself, and I blamed myself for lacking discipline. But I was wrong. I discovered the gap and how to close it. Once I did, I came through with two biggest commitment in my life. Coming out to my family and back to school. And I'm gonna show you the exact 4-step method that make this possible. Hi friend, if you're new here, my name is Nuri. I'm a psychology student, and in this channel, I make video about what I've learned in school and how I apply that into my life to live a happier and healthier life. Today, I'm gonna share with you what I've learned in this book called The 12-Week Year by Brian Moran. If you're someone like me who keep promises to yourself, the answer might be within this book. What do you mean by this gap? For example, I wanted to go to a PhD program. That is my conscious stated intention. But I didn't know there's the unconscious intention that hasn't been stated yet, which is I fear rejection. And in order to go to the PhD program, I must ask for 3 different letters of recommendation from my professor. But I've been delaying it, and it's almost deadline, yet I still don't have those letters yet. Even though I keep saying that I will do it. The reason that I haven't is because, 1, I fear that my favorite professor would see me as a needy person who used this relationship as transactional. I just discovered that's hidden intentions. That is absolutely going against my conscious intention. And now, because of that, in the book, Brian thinks that get those letter recommendation. Hence, I will not be able to apply to grad because those conflict, that gap, it's unresolved. And this happened with everything. You might say that you want a fit body, a 6-pack, but unconsciously, you're afraid of being judged at the gym. Or you might want to be the best student in class, but you're afraid of asking someone for help. For example, asking your TA to stay after class and help you, or go into the office hour and ask for extra help when you don't understand something. You're afraid. You're afraid of trying hard and still not able to achieve what you want. Those are all hidden intention, unconsciously. I learned from the book that I need to bring these hidden intentions into the light. And these can be applied into your own situation using 4-step method, suggested in the book, and I have turned it into an acronym called DASH so that it's easier for me to understand. DASH stands for desire, action, sacrifice, and honor. D, desire. Name your desire. What is it that you want? For me, I wanted to go to the PhD program for a specific professor, someone who I deeply admire. Dr. Dobkin. She taught compassion and she does research on human flourishing. And I believe working with her, learning from her, is going to help so many other students just like me to learn more about compassion and love. S stands for sacrifice. Name the sacrifices that will have to be in place for this to happen. Are you willing to appear needy? Possibly getting rejected by someone who you admire is always something that you have to sacrifice. Yeah. Lastly, H stands for honor. Honor your word. Stick it into your 12-week plan calendar and do it consistently, regardless of how you feel, regardless of your motivation level. Do it. Because there is something powerful when you know that you can count on yourself to do the thing that you said you would. Yeah, very powerful. I cheer for you. Let me show you how this actually worked out for me when I decided to come out to my family as a trans man. Desire, I wanted to live authentically and stop hiding who I am. I wanted to reconnect with my family as Nuri, as me, the real as me. Action, I need to have the conversation with my family. And I did. S for sacrifice, I might get alright, this one's pretty hard for me. Okay. For the sacrifice, I might not get accepted for who I am, and I might not get loved for being me. I might lose the support that I have right now with my family. I might lose my family altogether, and it's really hard sacrifice to bite. Hardest one of all to me is I might hurt my family. Yeah. That is the hardest sacrifice that I have to endure to come out as a trans man. H for honor. I have to act on my commitment. No matter how painful, scary it is. I felt terrified inside, but I did it. Yeah, I did it. Whew. Even though it already happened, talking about it still made me really tense up and scared. You might wonder what happened. Let's just focus on my feeling. For some reason, before I get the reaction from my family, I felt an immense wash of freedom, of liberation, and of power. Like all of a sudden, I felt so powerful in my own body and freeing. And this is interesting because in the book, it's asked, imagine that feeling. Imagine when you finally commit on doing something for yourself and you came through. How does it feel? That's exactly how I felt. Freeing, powerful, and I felt like starting from that point on, I could do anything that I want. Everything all of a sudden becomes so much easier because I realized how much I love myself and that I am capable of keeping the promise that I made to myself. I think that's the real power. It's not about achieving your goal, but about building a trust with yourself that you can carry on. So that's what I've learned from the book, from the method. And I think that once you bring your hidden unconscious intentions into the light, we get to make a real decision. Because you have two options. You can reconcile the conscious intention with the unconscious intention, or you don't. Either or, both are valid choice. Because now you can stop sabotaging yourself without knowing why. You finally are able to be honest with yourself. Even if you don't want to chase the goal anymore, that level of honesty with yourself is a success. Try bring just one hidden intention into the light. Name it. What is one hidden fear that has been sabotaging your goal? Leave them in the comment below if you're feeling courageous. And if you like this video, I think you're also gonna like this video right here, where I dive deeper into how to build self-trust, use the same system that we talk about. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you there. Bye!